How to increase your happiness hormones without breaking a sweat. Those hormones. Together with the neurotransmitters, they basically guideline over any feeling we may have at the minute. It does not matter if it's a good feeling such as happiness, peace, happiness, or a bad one such as depression, anger, or grief. Exactly what are neurotransmitters? They are the brain chemicals that serve to interact the details between the body and brain. These important chemicals also pass on signals between afferent neuron or neurons. They likewise communicate with the receptors, which can be found throughout the body and the brain in order to manage a wide range of processes. These include joy, fear, anger, pleasure, your mood and feelings, and pain perception. Psychological intelligence depends upon each individual's ability to get awareness of their inner state. Likewise, rather than permitting their feelings to rule over our minds, we need to comprehend ways to make them work for us. The four main neurotransmitters. It's not like it's simply these four, however. There are a lot more neurotransmitters which have an impact on our sensations. However, we have narrowed it down to these four due to the fact that they all play an important role in attaining a sense of happiness and well-being. They are dopamine, serotonin, endorphin, and oxytocin. But let's learn more about them a bit much better. Dopamine. It is in charge of the benefit system in our brains. Whenever an objective or goal is attained, and even when we look for methods to feel satisfaction, the production of dopamine boosts. Serotonin. Due to the fact that of its function in increasing sensations of merit and developing a sense of belonging, numerous have discovered how to call it the confidence molecule. Endorphin. It has a charming little nickname, runner's high. No marvel, considering that it is famous for increasing joy, as well as assisting individuals in their handling of extreme pain and tension. It also reduces your sense of cravings and increases one's resistance. Oxytocin. This one has an even more charming label, the love hormone. The reason for that is due to the fact that it is straight linked to human bonding. It also increases the sense of loyalty and trust. Improving your delighted hormones the natural way, given that we currently discussed the hormones needed for getting a sense of higher joy and satisfaction. It takes just a little tweaking in your daily way of life to trigger each of these chemicals. Thankfully for you, below is a list of ways how to increase their production naturally and effortlessly. Invest more time with your liked ones, be those household or buddies. Any little interaction, such as cuddling, talking, holding hands, can increase the production of oxytocin. And if you feel lonely, it's a great idea to get a pet, such as a dog or a cat. Smile more frequently. It sounds like among the most cliché encourages anyone can give, however it holds truth. Here's why the brain cannot inform the difference in between fake and real smiling. That way, by smiling even in an incorrect manner, we deceive the brain into producing hormonal agents which trigger genuine happiness. Learn how to be more grateful instead of grumbling about the important things you do not have. Try focusing more on the ones which life has provided you. The more you start valuing the great things around you, the better and more pleased you'll find yourself. Have a massage. Besides unwinding you, it will help minimize your levels of tension. That way, cortisol actions back to make way for dopamine and serotonin. You can attain this even with something as basic as a foot massage. Express yourself freely. Hide neither your laughter nor your tears. Nothing good ever originates from suppressing your feelings. While it is commonly understood that laughter produces delighted hormonal agents, crying can likewise show useful with that. You know that sensation of relief after you've had a good wail? That's because, as quickly as you've had your fill of weeping, the brain produces large quantities of endorphin. The outcome is a cathartic feeling. Let the sun in. This is also a rather duplicated piece of guidance, but it is merely the method we human beings are made. Exposure to some sunshine can trigger your melatonin and, as a result, control your sleeping cycle. It likewise aids with the production of serotonin. Extra ways. Find out brand new abilities. The brain simply loves finding out new things, specifically a challenge. So why not get yourself a new pastime? It can be anything you like, from discovering to play an instrument or a foreign language. It doesn't have to be anything overly exciting, as even playing a new boarding or doing crochet will do the job. Eat happiness-boosting foods such as chocolate, carbohydrates, seeds, nuts and hot foods. They all have the power of increasing the circulation of happy hormones in our bodies. Aromatherapy is the key. Perhaps you have actually noticed in the past, but smells have a distinct and special influence on our sensations as a whole. Take, state, lavender or vanilla, and even rose. All these have an extensive effect on us as a whole. They make us feel safe and comfy. You can utilize fragrance or aromatherapy candle lights around your house so that happiness can impact you through your nostrils as well. Pay attention to some music as if we had to inform you. The majority of people immediately, or perhaps subconsciously, turn to the power of melody when they are feeling down. However, it's not as we listen to music only when we're unfortunate either. There are a lot of kinds of music that can accompany almost every feeling we might experience. Never ever undervalue the power of noise. You can either play your music or see exactly what's jamming on the radio or any other source you can discover. There is no real limitation here. Any music, as long as it fits your personal taste, can be a great mood booster. Be more physically active. Yes, We understand you have actually heard everything before. Everybody appears to be trying to persuade you to do more workout. But it doesn't need to be anything hard. While running is terrific, you can also stroll more and even do a little yoga. Dancing likewise assists, and you have fun in the procedure. Any activity has actually been shown to increase the release of endorphins. On the other hand, an inactive lifestyle is among the primary reasons for feeling depressed. To sum up find your balance, the Indian Vedas talk about how our main nature is that of eternal bliss or Satchidananda. It is possible to enhance our brain chemistry, and hence make ourselves feel much better too. Whether it's about the world in general, or something far more personal like our very self. And all we have to do to reach our highest human capacity and be the very best we can be, are small shifts in our daily practices and choices. If we learn how to be conscious of our mindful habits, we can do it.
You